Jacob Davis here with Hot Rod Magazine, and we are in Sin City for the 2019 Viva Las Vegas Rockabilly Show. Let's take a look around.
Well, to get the truck the way it was, I built the whole truck. I did paint and everything. For a living, I paint cars. So, started off with a shell and went from there. And I've been coming here with the truck since 2011. Mostly what I'm here for is the cars. To be around more of the car people. I'm not really concerned about what's going on in the casino. This is more my deal. I mean, this is my living, just being around cars. Yeah. Basically built the whole thing. So the motor is 355. It's an old circle track motor. So it's solid cam, ported heads, all that good stuff. Probably makes like 450, 475. Turbo 350 trans, 3500 stall. It's a 58 Chevy truck rear end with 331 gears. Drive it everywhere. Got a dropped axle in the front. Everything's drum brakes. 4-bar in the back, airbag. Basically still the stock front suspension besides dropped axle. Did the chop. There's a lot of little custom stuff to it. I mean, basically, it's my daily driver pretty much. So, I mean, it's falling apart. Biggest thing that everyone notices on the truck, on the inside of the truck, is the shifter handle. It's actually the very first spray gun I ever used. So, put it as my shifter. Kind of a remembrance of old DeVilbiss siphon fed gun. So, yeah, it's in there. Everyone always sees it from like across the parking lot. So, yeah, it's a little something different.
For as long as you both shall live, if so, please say, I do.
Yes, I do.
Very good. Sandrine, will you have Eric to be your husband? You promise to love him, honor him, comfort and cherish him, keep him in sickness and health, for as long as you both shall live.
Oh my goodness.
One of the best things about Viva Las Vegas here at the Orleans Hotel and Casino is that it's not like most other car shows. Most car shows have a bunch of pretty paint. This car show, you get a ton of cars that are painted by Mother Nature. There's patina for days on these cars, and it makes the show so much more interesting because a patina car, you can look at it 100 times and always notice something new. In addition to all the awesome cars we have here, people also dress up for the correct era of this show. So you'll get people styled in the 40s to 60s, which means pinup girls. And they actually have a pinup girl contest. And it's like taking a step back in time when you walk through this parking lot because there's no cars newer than 1964 and all the people are dressed the part. So in addition to all the traditional rides you get out here at Viva Las Vegas, you also end up with a crazy amount of just weird, wacky, and wonderful rides, and this is one of those things. Crazy green flake job with flames, and a massive Hemi with a blower, and 2 quad carburetors on top. I mean, this thing is wild. I would love to hear it run with these freaking zoomies sticking out the side. Gotta love it. Imagine driving this thing. You only have about a 5-inch window and you're looking out at blower. It's gotta be hard to see. You almost need a passenger to tell you if you can turn right at a stoplight.
I have to say I haven't stopped smiling because I got the news I was going to be on this couple. So you see this patina Buick sedan here. Might not,
suit everybody's fancies because a lot of people like paint. But this car last year was centerfold in an issue of Hot Rod magazine after I photographed the patina cars. I called it Mother Nature's Masterpieces, and this car was the lead car in the story. And he actually had the magazine sitting here yesterday in front of the car. It was pretty cool to see. The owner's so proud of that he displayed it with his car here at the show again the year later. Viva Las Vegas is a unique show because not only does it attract, you know, the normal coupes we see at all the shows we go to all over the country, but people movers are huge here. So station wagons and four doors line the rows of cars. In addition to the wagons that I talked about a minute ago, you also get a lot of more doors. So this is the crew cab, and this is an old DeSoto, and I mean, if you just look under the hood, it's not original at all. So you'll see a little bit of variety here in that this is LS swap. So it looks like, you know, a traditional old patina car, but under the hood it has some modern technology on it. And the thing just looks killer with the original patina still intact. It's put on some kind of color match wheels so it doesn't clash too much, and it just works. So this right here isn't something you see every day. This is an old Studebaker Broadmoor wagon, and it's still wearing what looks to be original paint, and it's got all these period correct accessories on the roof. They have an old vintage case of PBR, some matching luggage, and under the hood is what's really special. Somebody's put in an old vintage Chrysler Hemi, making this thing stand apart from everything here. That's cool.
People want to welcome your new Miss Viva Las Vegas and all these lovely ladies.
is a 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air, and it was built to be a reproduction of the gassers that ran in the 60s. They ruled in the 60s. My dad owned a gas station when we were young. We used to go to the drag races, and so I said, before I die, I'm 73, before I die I'm going to have a gasser. And this has got a 454 board to 496, crane cam, roller rockers, roller cam, everything you can get done to it. It's producing about 750 to 800 horsepower.